So it goes without saying that, ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Colbert. Let's go into some of those people. I guess I'll take calls right after this. I might as well do the whole segment. Here's Stephen Colbert on his show the other night. This is going to some of you will get a laugh out of it. Some of you a nervous laugh. Some of you will just sit there with your jaw hanging on the floor, rolling out. He got a bunch of lunatics to put on, for those of you in podcast world, to put on a costume. There's like 4 or 5 dancers on stage right now wearing costumes dressed as syringes. On their heads are these needles, these needle points, and of course the bodies are the plungers. On the screen is a overlay of all of these dancing cartoon needles. And there is one big needle that is on its side, and in the middle of the plunger says the vaccine. That is VAX-SCENE. Take a listen to or watch this. They're going to be dancing around together. A big number for everybody on TV last night. Dancing needles all over the place. Vaccine. And now, like it's a production of Mamma Mia, they're going to start dancing through the crowd, dancing with members of the crowd. Now they look up at the ceiling and there's dancing cartoon syringes on the ceiling of the studio. All right, there is sometimes not this much attention to detail put into the opening ceremonies of the Olympics, unless you're Chinese. There you go, dancing through the aisles. Look, what the hell is wrong with this woman over here? What is going on? Everybody looks completely fucking retarded. What is this scene? This looks like the waiting room scene in Beetlejuice. It is just a sea of freaks. Vaccine. Oh my God. All right, so, I mean, hey, listen, you want to see what the disparity between you having a YouTube account and not having a YouTube account is? If you don't think that this is cool, I mean, it goes without saying that Stephen Colbert is a fucking whore. Just a straight-up whore. In fact, prostitution is so far more respectable than what Stephen Colbert does on a nightly basis. At least if you're a prostitute, most of them get a room to do their work. Most of them get a room, or at least a backseat of a car. Nobody can see it for the most part. But it's just so sick that this would happen in public, on television. Even though not that many people are watching, but still. And you know what else is so scary? It's like I said in the past when I was talking about the anthem of the EU and why it's so freaky for them to have Ode to Joy as their anthem for such an insidious operation there. Something that was really born from the mind of people like Count Kalergi. This goofy. It's almost like the lullaby music box that plays inside of the haunted house at night, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh man, those two things don't go together. That's kind of unsettling. This goofy production that you just watched does not match up. It does not match up. This goofy, everybody having a good time production doesn't match up with the hungry, violent machine that stands behind it. Okay? This is a precursor. This is a precursor to some really ugly things. Really ugly things, especially if resistance continues, which it must. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that this is like having a front row seat to Jonestown. All right? Jonestown 2021, the things that they were doing in Jonestown, and that final suicidal push, that homicidal, suicidal, completely confusing cult activity. Holy hell. We oh, wow. That's just, what do you want me to say?